Yes guys, this is Nearly Last and welcome. In this video what we're going to do is carry on my series of breaking down the maps on Black Ops 3, concentrating on the highly populated areas and seeing how best we can use them to our advantage. And as you can see guys, this time we are going to be using the map Nuketown, and as we already know with Nuketown, we've got this particular building, the centre and the building on the other side, basically in 3 sections. These are the most highly populated areas straight away. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to concentrate on this particular building. Now let's just say you're up here and people are being spawned into this kind of area. You're pushing the spawn, people are being either spawned into there or they're going to be spawned up into here. So now once again, if you're going to be coming out here, basically either be mindful of taking your shot there, taking your shot there. If you take out a couple of people, make sure then you drop straight back in. Because what you're going to find is more people are going to be spawning up here, and at some point you're going to lose a gun battle. I mean, a good few people will start taking some shots on you, and you're going to get caught out. So if you're going to come out here, maybe take a couple of people out, now drop into here. Now the good thing is straight away is they know exactly where you are, so let them come to you. So basically this is one of the corners. Now this particular corner I don't like too much. Obviously we've had Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, which have all had Nuketown in as well. So a lot of people come straight in, and this is one of the first places that they check straight away. Now what I find personally works best for me is I drop into here. Now from this particular corner you can control people coming through here, going into there and coming up the stairs as well. So as soon as you take a couple of shots, if they're being spawned there, they can all come rushing in as well. Now what you're going to find also, if people are being spawned over this particular area, they'll either come through the window or they come up the stairs. So either way, this particular corner is an absolute winner. Now I'm not saying to actually camp here, but no stretch of imagination. People are coming through here or coming up through this particular direction. If they come rushing in there, feel free to charge through and take them out if you want to. But if there's a UAV up in there, or if you know people are being spawned over here, be a little bit mindful. You know, take your chances if you need to, but otherwise just wait here. Let one person run past you, maybe let the next person run past you there, and then first of all take that person out then. And what you're going to find then is that person in there is going to hear gunfire, whether it's a suppressor or whatnot else, because even with the suppressors we can hear them quite easily, even with headsets nowadays. So what he'll do then is he'll start dropping back into this particular room. Bang, you can take him out as well. So just be a little bit mindful and just let them come to you. If you're charging around too much, you're going to get caught out at some point. So as soon as you do that, you can drop into here. Now as soon as you know no one's coming up into this particular room, you can then drop down into this corner here straight away. Now what you're going to find is, especially with Black Ops 3, people love jumping, so they'll jump up into there, and as soon as they come up into there, bang, they're a sitting target straight away. Now people that are coming up from these particular stairs, they'll come up here. As they come in, that's their blind spot. That's the last place that they're going to look. So as soon as they come through, by the time they look there, you should have already been taking your shot anyway. So as soon as you've done that, now it's time to move on. Now it's time to drop into a different space. Now I've seen some people try and control it from here. Now you're a bit of a sitting duck, because as we know with Nuketown, the spawn system is chaotic, depending on where your mates are, what game modes you're playing on that. But people could be spawned up sporadically everywhere. So what you're going to find then is that either some of us being spawned maybe down into this little corner over there, but you're going to find that people love looking out these windows all the time. So if you wait in this kind of area, wait for people to come through, you're just a sitting duck from people shooting you from there. So if you're going to do in there, you can drop into this little part of the room. Now if they can't find you anywhere else in the building and they feel like you're still in there, this is probably the first place that they're going to look as soon as they come into this room. So you're going to have to be a bit careful making sure you get your shot on, but I really would say sit on top of the bed. Now what you can do then is you can control people coming through here, anyone that's coming up through this kind of area as well, or people that are being spawned there. If they don't know you're there, they're going to come rushing out there, and you can still get your shot on as well. Now once you've opened for stage, you're welcome upstairs and people are coming rushing through. You know the whole team being spawned there, you know you're going to lose a gun battle. Make sure you just check out these particular corners, drop out here, drop straight down, bang, and then have a look through here. Now as soon as you've done that, people are going to be upstairs looking for you. Now as soon as they can't find you, they're obviously going to be coming rushing down the stairs. Bang, you can take them out. Or the people that are being spawned there will come through there, or if people are coming through here, you can take them out as well. And then you can either drop back into this corner here, but as long as you have got a nice assault rifle, or you're quite happy with shot with your SMG, because the thing is straight away is if people are spawned there and you're concentrating on these stairs, you can be caught out by this long line of sight there. So if you drop back in here, just drop back into here for a moment, just maybe for a bit of cover. You can also drop back into here. This way then you can actually see this people being spawned up over this kind of area. If you're finding that people are being spawned there and they're coming through, or they're not, or especially if they're coming through, you can take them out, sorry. If they're not, what you're going to find is they're going to be coming upstairs. Now, as soon as they're coming up the stairs, you can drop back up into here. Now, as For me personally, I would drop out to this little cover here. Now wait for people to come up here. It will then block you from this line of sight because people being shot and respawn there. If you're waiting up on this little staircase, you're going to find that someone will be spawned there, can take that long shot and take you out. People are coming from this kind of area. They're going to rush straight through, straight past you. You can take them out. And then straight away, you can drop up into here straight away again. And you just keep circling around. If people aren't being spawned here, and they are coming from up there, and you're finding that people are going to be coming, rushing the building, you know there's too many of them, straight away, just drop straight down here and then come through this kind of area straight away. Maybe drop into here, let them rush past you. Obviously, this is one of the obvious places in this particular room because obviously with Nuketown's been played so much over all the Treyarch games that everybody knows these little spots. So you're going to have to try and make sure that you're on the move, being on the guard and just using all these little points here for cover. But also, guys, if you come out of this one or maybe out the window even, you can use this as flanking techniques, especially if there's being spawned over there. You know the building's being rushed, so drop out here, come straight down into this kind of area, take out a couple of people. Don't go rushing into here straight away, because what you're going to find is people get spawned and you're just going to be caught out by someone. So there's nothing wrong. You can take out a couple of people there, drop in, straight over the car, straight down here, and then pop in. Take a couple of people out from this kind of direction. Then you could even then just drop straight back out, control this kind of area here, see if people are rushing through or from down the stairs. If you want, you can even drop down here. If you go this way, don't be one of those people who stays here. Now what you're going to find is people that come from there or being spawned over there are going to see you straight away. So just drop down, just use this as a little bit of cover. The only person that's going to see you is the person there, which you can then just take a shot. If you take a shot, you can take him out, and then if someone else is coming in, you got that. And that way you haven't got two people firing at you at once, and it makes it a lot more sense. But also, if you feel like you're being overrun, use this as cover. Maybe take out one person. If you know that they know exactly where you are, they're going to come charging for you. Straight away, drop straight back down here, come back here, check your little lines of sight, so you can go back that way, back into the building, and then control. And then obviously, if people are then being spawned all up on this kind of area, that time is when you get time to actually move on. Next up we got is the middle section, as we already know. Now this is probably the last place that you really want to be holding down. It's depending on what type of game mode, especially like if you're playing domination, you've got B, the B flag is going to be around about there where the car is. I mean, basically then obviously you want to be trying to control the points, but what you're going to find is people are going to be looking out windows from there, and they can come from multiple different directions. You just want to be able to use these as cover before making your advancing your way into the building. So straight away, obviously you got these particular points here. You know you should be able to fire straight through them, whether you got FMJ on or not. Those things are so easy to shoot through straight away. So if you find that people are dropping down through there, drop into this area, shoot through that, and straight away you're going to kill him quite easily. You don't have to wait for him to pop out. So then what we're going to find then is we're going to be controlling. Obviously, if people are then going to be coming from this kind of direction, drop into there while you're taking this person out. This will act as some cover. You can even then straight away just boost out the way, straight away dropping down, and then trying to take out particular enemies there as well. But also with this kind of areas, trying to use these as your particular covers. Find if people come rush around here, that's the last place that they're going to see, so you should be able to take your shot. Obviously, we know about this car. Now, with this particular car here, you could take out one, maybe two people, but definitely be on the move then, guys, because, I mean, this is one of the most obvious places. Obviously, with them, with the spores being chaotic, you're just going to get caught out by someone with a sniper, or especially with those big LMGs that they love to use on this particular map. Then, obviously, then, it's just trying to then pick these particular boxes, trying to come through here, maybe drop into this little area here. Obviously, as we know that people can shoot through, so make sure there's no UAV or anything else like that up in the air. You're just going to drop into here, wait for people to come through, maybe drop out. If there's no one then, there's straight away, if I can get my words out, it's straight away you'd be able then to advance onto the next building as well. But like this particular area is the last place that you really want to be, guys. Now, last up is obviously the other end and this particular building. Now, this one is slightly different from the other side. So basically, once you come up into this kind of area straight away, what you're going to find is that you got these 2 points here where people can come out, and obviously they can come out again. So exactly the same as the other side. If you want to be taking your shots, be making your way straight in. And then also with this one, like I say, as the buildings are pretty much similar, you can control these kind of areas straight away just by sitting in here. You can see people coming through and exactly the same as what you did before. Obviously, you got this corner here, which is more obvious, so I would try and strafe away from that a little bit more. This one here is quite nice as well. What you're going to find is if people coming from this way, they'll jump up through the window. If they come up the stairs, they normally charge up the stairs. No one ever really bothers to look that much, so you can take them out there. Or if you know they're being spawned there, what they're going to do straight away is start jumping up. You can also sit over this particular corner as well, which which will still work for you. But like I say, take out a couple of shots and then just drop from particular point to point. A lot of people tend to be sitting here nowadays trying to control this kind of area, which is quite nice. But like I say, take 1 or 2 particular shots, drop back into here. Now, as soon as you take out those particular shots straight away, if you drop back in here, people are going to know straight away. If they can't see you there, this is the first place that they're going to check straight away. So for me personally, if you take your shots here, I'd definitely drop back out. Maybe then straight away, like you did from the other side, you drop straight out the window, pop, you come down here and straight away. Now this is exactly the same principle with the other side as well. A lot of people love to be using this with their snipers and stuff like that, controlling this particular spawn. Obviously then you got these up here as well. So exactly the same as the other side, you're dropping into all these particular corners and you're just trying to flank around as well. Now if everyone's being spawned over this particular side and you've been overrun, you're not too sure where these enemies are coming from. They're all going to come through here, they're going to come here, and you feel like you're going to be overwhelmed. Maybe you're up near your wraps or wherever else like that. You don't want to take the chance. So what you're going to do then is you're going to just drop straight back out and try and use this. Now as soon as you come here, you check this particular point here because you got this site here, but make sure that you're checking here as well, because some people might have already bypassed it, might have ran past, you're going to get caught up by this thing. So straight away then you can check that. So if you want to, you can do exactly the same as the other side, try and use this as cover, then drop out. I tend to do that, take a couple of shots straight away, take a couple of enemies, I drop back into this particular position. Then what I like to do then is just drop here, because what you're going to find is that people are being spawned here, or they come rushing through here waiting for you to go through. Now as soon as you do that, you can just sit here, especially if people aren't being spawned over this kind of area, which you have to be a bit mindful of. If you're pretty sure that everyone's over here, just drop into here. People will come rushing out there, and like I say, straight away from this side, that's their blind spot. Over this side, straight away as they come through. If they come from this kind of direction, you're going to see them straight away. If they come from this kind of direction being spawned over here, they come rushing in. That's their blind spot. So this is probably the best corner to actually use straight away. But then straight away you drop in, you take your shot. And as soon as you come through this door, be mindful of this particular door. Then you can drop straight into there if no one's been spawned. As soon as they're being spawned, bang, take out a couple of people. And then just keep circulating around, guys. Honestly, just keep moving around. I mean, you could even go the other way and then just jump up, wait for them then to come up through there. I mean, if you're not using the silencer or anything else like that, they're going to hear. They're going to know exactly where you are. So just let them come to you. Let them do all the work. Sit there, wait for them. Make sure your gun's ready, and they'll just walk into your trap every single time. If you do boost and you haven't got a blast suppressor on straight away, they will know that you're up there. So as soon as you blast up here, just wait for them to come to you. Like I say, just wait for them to come to you. Bang, take your shot. If you feel like you're being overrun, straight away just jump straight back out the window, come back into here, and off you go again. But like I say, guys, just keep using this kind of area all the time. Just keep dropping into these little points, keep circulating around. As soon as the spawns flip and that lot, as soon as you meet teammates and everything, to push this kind of area straight away, and you're just going to keep doing that through the cycle. Obviously it will depend on what type of game mode and what else that you are particularly using. But this is my little rundown on the map Nuketown. I hope you found all these little points interesting. I hope they help you out in your next game. But anyway, guys, leave anything in the comment section below. It'd be very, very interesting to hear from you. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you jump in on that. And guys, if you drop a like on this video and support me, that would be even better. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.